So just a little housekeeping here. This section here, which I used to call something about type, like all about type, or I don't remember what the name was. I changed it to programming fundamentals because we started talking about type, and then we went into how computers work, and then we went to numeric types, and then string type, and then numeral types or numeral systems. So that in numeral systems, we looked at decimal, binary, and hexadecimal. And now I want to teach you about constants. So we're moving away from type. I'm just kind of covering things in the way that I feel like, oh, this is what you need to know next. And so the programming fundamentals title really fits for this section. So just a little housekeeping there. I changed the name of that. So now we're going to learn about constants. And the best way to learn about something is just to see it in action first and then go do it second. And then we'll get a little bit of a little theory behind that as we do it. So I'm going to go to the Golang playground, and we will do some constants. So the first thing is just you use the const. And so here's a question for you. And the question is const, is it a keyword? Is that a keyword? So pause the video right now and go find out. How would you do that? Okay, so now I'm going to do it. And so the way you do that is you go to the language specification, go up to the top, click on keywords, and you can look through here, and const is a keyword. So we use the const keyword. And now I'm going to start with the variable a, and we will set this equal to 42, and then the variable b, and we will set this equal to 42.78. And if we wanted to, we could set a string here. Constant c is equal to James Bond, my alternative whatever identity. And I'm going to copy this and print this stuff out, and then I'll do some format printing too. And the format printing I want to do is show me the type and then a new line character. So that's the format printing verb, and then print all that out. And we will do A, B, C, A, B, C, and run all that. And it figured out the type for me. So that's how you do a constant in Go. Ease of programming, totally easy. And if I wanted to, instead of saying constant over and over and over, I could do it like this up here, where I have the parens, and do that, and do that, and do that, and do that, and that, and then format it and run it, and the same thing. Totally works well that way. And if I wanted to, I could also specify the type. So this is like optional if you want to do it. Right now, these are untyped, and they're known as a constant of a kind. And that gives the compiler a little bit of flexibility, because with constants of a kind, with constants which are untyped, the compiler has a little bit of flexibility in saying, hey, this number here, we can assign it to something else. When it's typed, it doesn't have that flexibility. So if I type it, float 64 and string, it's now a typed constant. So typed constant and untyped constant, two types of constants. I'm going to format that and run it, and that all runs too. So that's how you use constants in Go. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And that constants of a kind thing, if you want to do a little deeper reading on constants of a kind, there's some good articles out there, and you could get a little deeper insight into typed and untyped constants in Go, which is fascinating, but not necessary to know at just the introductory level.